Yeah, I got a Dante Holloman here to my right, Eugene Brown to my left. Obviously a tough one. Um, first half, didn't think we were very good, which is disappointing. Disappointing when your season ends and you feel like you could have played better. But obviously, you gotta give credit to Georgia State. They did a lot of all right good things to keep us off balance. Build a whatever 15 or 16 point lead, I believe. At one point, I guess it was 15, but proud of the way our guys battled back, and obviously, had a chance. Had a chance down there in the last whatever 3 minutes. But again, man, Edwards was really good for him. He had 20 and 13. Nutter comes off the bench, gives him 20, and then Lane 22 points on 8 shots. It just again we didn't play well enough to win, so it's disappointing. But we had a really good group this year, and I thought our effort there the last whatever to battle back was really reflective of the type of guys we had in our locker room, and really didn't want to quit. Us winning our last 3 games here before this to kind of right the ship and give us a chance. So that's all I got. Credit to Georgia State. Coach Hayes, he does a great job. We're lucky to beat him last week at our place, and he had his guys ready.
We'll open up now for questions. Go ahead, Paul.
Coach Paul Chestnut, Fox Sports Just talk about how you guys came back, the grit that you showed, and you had some looks there. Just didn't go your way.
Yeah, for sure. We started attacking the basket. We were, 12 of 15 on 2 point baskets in the second half. So, obviously, as things loosened up, we started to get some efficient looks around the rim. Dante had some tough finishes. Obviously, you know, guys stepped up throughout that run, made some shots. Eugene makes a shot to kind of get us going. Um, and then, yeah, like you said, man, the last 2 minutes, if we look at those possessions, I don't know how much we would have changed. We, had some good looks at it, some open shots that didn't go our way. But that's, why you don't want to dig yourself that hole. I mean, the resolve was great, but, you don't want to, be in a position where you're trying to come back from down 15 points because you feel, a wide open missed three in the last 2 minutes. You just feel that. Yeah, and then again, just them making tough plays. I mean, the old board put back, giving up a transition play, So the things we talk about, we just they did a good job, kind of regrouping and kind of imposing their will that last 2 minutes.
Go ahead, Paul.
Only one team wins the championship, no matter where you end up losing. I know it's always tough. What do you tell the team, and maybe share with us a little bit what the future looks like for your program?
Yeah, I mean, the message to the group was, you gotta, um, I really thought we'd, win this game and be playing Marshall, and I'm sure if we had done that, I'd have been thinking we're gonna beat Marshall and be playing Ark State. So, in this business, it gives you a chance to believe, and my belief and myself, our staff, and our guys was high. But with that said, you gotta allow yourself to be disappointed. I've fortunate to have, man, I've really been lucky in this business, and been on some great teams, and worked for some great coaches and some great programs. But I've had my heart broke multiple times, at the end of the year, and it's kind of what comes with it. But you can't lose that belief. And then you challenge the guys. You take this feeling of disappointment and you use that as fuel for the next 8 months, and you come back better and a different player than what you were. So, and you feel for the guys like Gene that obviously have played their last college game. So, for me that was why I got into coaching, because I didn't want that to end.
Question for the two players here. Coach talked about the resolve of this team and the culture that you guys are building. And, what's it been like being part of, this early part of Coach Henry's tenure at Georgia Southern and being part of building that culture along with him?
I mean, it's been great. It's been a great time for me, because I just feel like this team is, we came together, especially coming towards the end. So, I mean, these are my guys, and the culture he's building is, being together, and I feel like we did that. So, can't really.
Yeah, to add on to that, my 2 years here, first year with Coach Henry, we was trying to, establish the culture and trying to, set the foundation, the layout. Going through those 2 years, I feel like, it's on the right direction, it's on the right path. It's kind of set in stone pretty much at this point, just now building on it. But I feel like the culture is just one of grit, determination, toughness. And if you buy into it, like it's a solid system.